So one more thing I'm gonna do is just change out this kickstand, which is a bit short. They're almost always 14 millimeter. And what happens is that this bolt just screws into the base there. So let's do that. So the old one's on the bottom, new one's on the top. These Greenfields, by the way, just tried and true, they're aftermarket thing. Only thing you want to do is when you're putting them on, especially when you have a front chain ring, triple chain ring, you got a front derailleur on there, you want to make sure that this cable here does not get interfered with. So sometimes a bike will come in, it's not shifting properly, and that's what's going on. It's like, oh, okay, someone put a kickstand on, or the kickstand moved. So as I put this on, I'm going to be very careful about that. So it's just going to get put up in here like this. You can see it goes like that, right in there. Gosh, it's dirty. I think I'm going to have to clean that out. I just can't stand it. And then that'll go inside. It was tough to get this started, and I want to show you just how tight it is in here. So I'm going to have to come in at an angle. Normally I'd like this to sit further that way and like be really perpendicular to the frame, but because of the hardware that holds on this fender, it's just not going to let me do that. So you can see if I start to go this way, then I'm interfering with this cable. It's going to make the shifting not work on this front derailleur. So I've got to be really careful here. There's going to be a sweet spot, and it's going to work, but it's not going to be my ideal of how I want it. So again, this is about as good as it's going to get, but notice that I still have some room here. It's going to work, and I can still shift here. I don't see any rubbing. It feels pretty solid. It doesn't look pretty. I'm not happy with the way this is sitting. But I'm going to crank it down and then actually give it a stress test. Just lean it on it. Okay, so here's the actual test. Does it hold up the bike? Yep. I'm calling her good.